Welcome back. So we've got our site, it's indexed by Google, and now in the next couple of videos I'm going to show you how to drive traffic to that site. And of course, driving traffic to the site is singularly the most important thing, I think, because without traffic you don't get people through, you don't get them reading your content or clicking your links, and ultimately you don't make money. Okay? There are a couple of ways, there are a number of different ways actually to drive traffic to your site, but there's paid and unpaid. Paid traffic, things like Google AdWords, I mean that is an enormous subject all on its own. Now Google AdWords, if you know how to use it, can be hugely effective, but for these couple of videos we're going to concentrate on the free traffic generation techniques, okay, which I'm sure is probably what you want to start with anyway. Apart from that backlinks package that we saw in the previous video, but to be perfectly honest, at $8 a month I thought that was absolutely amazing value for money, but we're going to concentrate largely on free traffic generation. Okay, first of all though, we're going to look at posting to forum. Now, a forum is a site where people gather who are interested in the same subject and they post comments. So it's like an online collection of people with the same interests. Pets, sport, internet marketing. There's forums for virtually everything online. Okay, as my site's based around stress, I'm going to give you an example and then you can expand on the example for your site. Use your own keywords, you get the idea now. Okay, so all I'll do is come to Google, put in your keyword, in my case stress, and then forums. So I've already clicked and had a look at this one, stress management, forumsabout.com. So if you just bear with me for a second, we'll have a look inside here and see what we can find. Now if you want to post on a forum, you normally have to join the forum. Now, it's free to join. In this case you click here, look for the register button, it's the same on all of them. Pop your details in and then you've actually joined that forum. And what you do is you set up a profile within there, like you do with the backlink sites, and then you can have your link to your site normally, which is called your signature, and I'll show you that. Now, these are all the different posts down here, and these are obviously based around stress management, which is pretty good for me. The stress course is stress effects there, but for now I'm just going to look down here. Okay, so as you come down here you can see the title of the post, see how many times it's been viewed, the date of the latest post there, and the number of posts within each subject. So we'll click on Heartbroken and Lonely as an example. So this is the actual post that's called Heartbroken and Lonely. So this is where the person has posted their story. And they've explained obviously about relationships there and the cause of their stress. Now what you get down here, the post at the top there and down the bottom there are the replies to that post. So you can come in here, there, you read that, and you might think, well, I've got a bit of advice for this person, a bit of advice I can share, I want to support this person. Now don't just come in here and start adding just one sentence at a time. What the forums are looking for is where you can come in and actually add good quality advice or tips or techniques. As I say, if it's a subject you're not used to, or it's something that you've or if it's a popular keyword that you can learn a lot of money with, you know, make sure it's of value, learn about it offline, and then come on here and share the information that you've learned, okay? Okay, this is the reply that this person has put on here. Now here you'll see in Takesha's post at the bottom there is a link to a site, which is naturalstressreliefguide.com. So if you click on that, that takes you to their site, just like your site there. So this person has just had somebody click through to their site. So if I was browsing on there and I thought, oh, what's that about? And I click on there, go through to the stress relief here. This will have affiliate links in here with their own products, or it might have just Google AdSense, which some of the sites have, but somehow this person will be making money from this site. So you can see there that the link is at the bottom of there. So it's doing two things. Okay, it's a clickable link for a visitor that's visiting this to go and look, but it's also a backlink. Now whether it's a backlink or not depends on something called do follow and no follow. So don't worry, I'm going to explain exactly what that is. Now some forums and blogs will use a no follow rule. So what they do is when people post things like that, they put something in the code of their site that tells Google not to follow that link, and it discourages people sort of against putting spammy links in there. Now there are ways when you come to forums where you can make sure it's do follow, where yeah, that can be a live link. So obviously when you come to your forums, you need to make sure it's going to count as a backlink, and so you need to make sure that the site is do follow, and I'm going to show you how to do that on each site. Okay, when you get to the site that you want to put a backlink on, now this looks effective. It's about stress. Other people are putting links to stress products on, so it's directly related to the site that I'm doing. So go to one of the posts. There you can just click here on the back of the site here and view page source. We did this in an earlier video if you remember. So don't be frightened by this, because we're only looking for one specific thing on here. This is effectively the coding for the site behind this page, and you don't get this on every site, but on a lot of sites you can have a look at the coding there. So what you do on your keyboard, if you hold down your control button and press F at the same time, you get the search box down here. And remember, we want to know that this is do follow. All we want to know is that if we put backlinks on this site, that they count where Google is concerned. Okay, so in that box type no follow, just like that. Okay, click next. If that word is found anywhere on here, then it means that they've made the site no follow. But in this case, you can see here, phrase not found. So your links will be okay on here, and they'll count as backlinks. So I mean, if you did that, you know, it'd take 10 or 20 seconds to do that on a site. So you could do that ever so quickly, whatever forum you were visiting. Okay. So what I suggest you do then is copy the link into your Word document and put it under forums to post on, do follow, blogs, whatever it might be, and you can collect these and remember where they are. Okay, so I know now if I put a link on here and put a post on here with my link, it's do follow, and I'd get a backlink. So I'd register for this and I'd start posting. And if I could, I'd post dozens of times a day, or just one post a day, but I keep coming back when I'm doing my traffic generation during the week. I'd come in here, have a look through, there's loads of subjects here, loads of posts. Maybe over here in stress effects, have a look what's in here. You know, read about the site in general, see what kind of things are posted on the site, so I get a really good idea about what the site's about. Come back into the posts and I'd work through these to see if there's anything I can answer, or maybe I can offer some help to people. Now, because I want to build my site, I will put genuine posts on here. Now, don't spam. I do keep saying, but it is important. You know, if you go in here and put loads of backlinks on here and spam, it's not the way to carry on. Do it properly, you'll get loads of backlinks. It'll be really effective for you. So once I put my profile in with a link to my site and the signature of my profile, it'll be in every signature and every answer that I make. I can even make a post on here and have other people answering it. But every answer I put on there, every time I sort of register on there, it will have my link in, and that's just one site I've shown you there. So if we go back here, there's 34 million results here. Now, most of them might not be right bang on the money, but certainly the ones on the front page here would be well worth having a look at. This one looks stress help, there's a forum there. So the same again. Yeah, first click on a post and then check to make sure it's do follow. So if you remember, make sure it's type in no follow at the bottom, press Ctrl F. So if it says it's not found, it's do follow, so then join and you can post on it. Useful posts. So as you can see, that's an amazingly useful tool. So if you keep using this, it's a double whammy, because you've got people clicking through because it's a popular forum, and you get the backlink on there for Google. So it's very, very valuable. And the thing is, this and all of the hundreds that you can find on here are completely free. Yeah, and I know lots of marketers that concentrate heavily on forum posting, and you get masses of traffic on there. And I've done this myself. It's one of the strings to my traffic bow. I do it myself, and I get tons of traffic from it. And I know marketers that use only this, and not only do they get ranked on the first page of Google, but they keep working at this. They keep the links going, and they make a huge amount of sales. And that's what I'm going to show you how to do with your site, okay? So have a look through that again. Make sure you're familiar with it. Change that to your keyword. Have a look around first. make some notes, click on some of these. It doesn't matter whether it's sports, dogs, cars or anything else. And it's not just stress, for example. I could look for health forums, relaxation forums, meditation, any keyword you want to put in there. There are forums on everything, absolutely everything. And you can very, very quickly build up a huge range of forums that you can post to. And it really doesn't take long at all. So just go in there, add your profile and join, and get on those do follow sites. You start posting and you'll see your traffic start to rise. It's a great technique. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.